Hey everyone, the virtual investor here, and today I want to go over something very unique for those who want to buy and resell a bank REO without using any money of their own other than the down payment, which could be anywhere from $500 to $5,000, depending on the price point that you're buying, potentially higher. But here's the key. You need to be doing it in certain states. There's only certain states that allow for what's called dry funding. So you have wet funding states and dry funding states. The states that allow you to do this are Alaska, Arizona, Hawaii, Idaho, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, and Washington. And what you can do is you can buy a property, get it under contract, find an end buyer. Let's say you pick up a property for $100,000. You're probably going to have anywhere from $500 to $2,500 earnest money deposit here. So that'll be your money down into the property, which you could potentially borrow from somebody or borrow from a credit card or whatever. Then you find an end buyer who wants to buy from you for, say, $120,000. You're going to sell it to them. You're going to do what's called a back-to-back closing, a simultaneous close, where you're buying the property and selling it the same day. And you got to make sure you have the right title company. This is very important, to have the right title company working for you. The title company I use, I'm allowed to do this, and it works very, very well. And it's great to not have to come with any of the money, no transactional funding. So I don't have to pay, $1,500, $2,500, $3,000 or more to borrow money simply for that day or that 24-hour period, 12-hour, whatever it ends up being. So you get it under contract, you get your A to B contract, and then you get your B to C contract with you and your buyer. You set it up for closing. You have them wire their funds in beforehand. So you technically buy from the bank using their funds, their $100,000, $120,000, and then you collect the difference. So what's ever left over between 100 and 120 minus all closing costs, recording fees, so on and so forth, then is your profit. And you could do this with no money down. It's not the same as an assignment of contract, which a lot of you are used to doing direct mail, but this is something you can do if you're buying in an area where you know you have buyers for it. If you're reverse wholesaling and you know what your buyers are going to pay in a particular market, this is a great way for you to pick up something with literally no money down other than earnest money deposit. And you can even use the earnest money deposit from your buyer. So let's go back a little bit. Let's say you have a buyer before you even fully officially get it, or you get it under contract, but you've got 24 to 48 hours to send money. Get your buyer on board, get them to send you an earnest money deposit. You send those funds to the title company, or have your buyer send it directly to the title company. There's your earnest money deposit. Now, technically, you are doing it with no money down. This is not easy to do, but it is something that you can do and add to your repertoire when the opportunity arises. All right, guys, hope you got a lot out of this. Catch you at the next video.